Dawn of the New Golden Age. A Pleiadian Light Forces transmission channeled by Michael Love. A special message to the starseeds of New Earth for immediate planetary broadcast. Prelude. The following information is derived from direct decoded etheric transmissions from benevolent light forces docked in Earth's solar system, and some of the data comes directly from inside Earth Alliance members known as the White Hats and the Great White Brotherhood, strategically placed in key positions of power by the galactics on the surface of planet Earth. This special message also includes data from several of the best astrologers in the world that work closely with the Earth Alliance. Note, this is a long data stream, so take your time and even read it again later to fully absorb it. Begin transmission. Greetings, great beings of light. Several Earth days ago, the Earth Alliance received a large cache of etheric data from benevolent light forces stationed in Earth's solar system. This encoded AKASHIC data stream took almost 200 hours to fully decode and contains very important and exciting information for the starseeds of planet Earth. Akashic data is very accurate and exists beyond all time and space. The consciousness decoding this specific data stream was taken back to ancient days when the Lemurians first came to Earth and was led by the data up until the end of current Earth year 2020. All the data in this transmission, as well as other recent transmissions, points to a major imminent evolutionary event that is about to occur on planet Earth. This data stream also contained a key Earth date and time marker for this event to occur. December 21st, 2020, 11:11 a.m. Universal Time. Earth year 2020 has already been a year of powerful transformation, evolution, and revolution as the Great Awakening sweeps across the planet, affecting all the sentient beings of planet Earth. Everything is shifting and moving dramatically inside the beings of Earth, and all systems on the planet are undergoing great change as Earth is being bombarded constantly now by highly charged cosmic rays emanating from the galactic core. The galactic core, known as the central sun to ancients, is located at the center of Earth's Milky Way galaxy in the Sagittarius SGR-A constellation. The powerful black hole located there has recently shown heightened cyclical mass ejections activity that is causing everything in this cosmos to vibrate higher. The central sun is permeating the solar system and planet Earth with exotic particles of high-frequency gamma photon plasma light on a steady basis now, and as these inbound powerful 5D gamma light rays impact and penetrate Earth's atmosphere, they are affecting all the beings of Earth in a profound way, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Bursts of these high vibrational cosmic rays coming into Earth have been measured by Earth's Schumann resonance to vibrate in the 40 to 100 Hz range. The gamma state of consciousness, bliss and superhuman ability, resonates between 40 and 100 Hz. The lower boundary of the fifth dimension begins at exactly 40 Hz, and the upper boundary ends at exactly 100 Hz. A dimension is not a place, but a state of being or consciousness that can and will manifest itself as a perceived reality. This new higher dimension of reality that is manifesting on the planet is what we call the new Earth and Heaven. It is a long-awaited golden age and a new era of light for humankind. The Event 2020 culmination is the grand evolutionary moment called the Ascension, when humanity moves fully into this new, beautiful, celestial world, right here on Earth. The data contained in this transmission, as well as many past direct-channeled transmissions, indicates in every way that this spectacular Event 2020 culmination will occur in only a few Earth months, on December 21st, 2020. This is the time spoken of old by many prophets and visionaries when humanity would begin moving from the longer period of cosmic darkness into the blinding new light of the Golden Age. Return to Lemuria. In ancient times, the Lemurians came to planet Earth through the solar portal, first in non-physical, etheric bodies. These etheric beings started breathing in the prana of the thick atmosphere of the planet, and soon after began ingesting fruits, seeds, nuts, and other natural earth energy foods, and eventually developed physical human bodies. These celestial space travelers settled in Hawaiian Lemurian monasteries and temples, where they meditated daily, worked in their advanced laboratories, and recorded every detail of their cosmic journey to planet Earth in both the AKASHIC records and in written manuscripts. These written Lemurian manuscripts were closely guarded and passed down through the Great White Brotherhood from generation to generation, and still exist today. It is said that anyone who gazes upon the treasured Lemurian scrolls with a sincere heart will experience a deep stirring of ancient memories as the Lemurian Akashic data begins downloading into the soul. A grand awakening begins at once inside the one who seeks divine knowledge. The one who takes in this ancient knowledge cannot deny its divine and authentic power. Many of us clearly remember this ancient time because we are these same beings that first came to planet Earth. The memories are stored in our cells, and our Lemurian memories are being activated more and more now as this new celestial light enters our layered bodies. The creators of the Lemurian scrolls focused a majority of their teachings on the importance of the central sun. The central sun was everything to these advanced beings, and as the information enters you, it will become the most important thing to you as well. The Lemurians refer to the central sun as the source of all life, all knowledge, all power, the god of all gods, and the Shiva. The central sun is the hidden sun, the inner sun, and the source of all being, and is the opposite force of the Earth's sun. Ancient Lemurian writings speak of cosmic cycles called YUGAS, which are epochs of time, measured as Earth's galaxy revolves around the central sun. There is much debate and guessing in the 3D world about when the Kali Yuga of darkness will end and the Sat Yuga of light will appear again on Earth, even among Hindu scholars. Ancient Lemurian manuscripts say that the true data about the Yuga ages in regards to the fifth dimensional central sun is completely concealed from a lower dimensional view, and the correct data is stored only in Lemurian, etheric, fifth dimensional Akashic records. The full understanding of true time calculations of divine years, celestial years, and even very distorted human years is very different when decoded from this higher dimension. We tell you, do not waste time trying to study this from a 3D point of view, because it is a fifth dimensional matter, and this data simply cannot be decoded correctly at all at the 3D level. The ancient Great White Brotherhood and the keepers of time have a saying, Kali Yuga is for hypocrites and fools. They always live in it. The wise and the truthful reside eternally in Satya Yuga. The Satya Yuga will not begin in 2024, 2025, or 2038, or even 400,000 years from now, as some 3D scholars say. It is not so. They absolutely do not know exactly when these cycles began and ended throughout the ages, and most all of them are guessing wildly, in error, about when Satyuga of light will appear. The most recent light forces transmission received by the Earth Alliance shows that the Kali Yuga of darkness has already ended, and the Satyuga of the Golden Age coincides exactly with the new Aquarian Age that will dawn on December 21st, 2020. You are close to the true time when you look at the Mayan timekeeping system. The Mayan long count calendar and the fifth sun ended on 12/21/2012. The Mayan sixth sun, the new Earth, began to dawn that day. On the Hindu or Lemurian calendar, the dark Kali Yuga also came to an end close to that same date. On 12/21/2012, the light of the Hindu Satyuga first began to dawn. Though the cosmic Satyuga light that appeared that day has been building in power on the surface of the planet, it has been obscured from fully entering the Earth. One reason this light has been obscured is because Jupiter and Pluto have been blocking it to some degree to this point, and we are sure you realize there have been great efforts made by nefarious beings to block these solar rays from reaching the surface, even recently. Due to the cosmic alignments of 2020, and especially the ones in December, the central sunlight of the glorious Satyuga Golden Age will be able to fully shine on planet Earth on December 21st, 2020. The cosmic gates will be fully opened on that day, and the most powerful, unstoppable, and blinding stream of 40 Hz gamma light in history will blast through the heavens and flow into the planet. At this point, we want to trigger an important, ancient memory. Do you remember looking through the square stone holes at Stonehenge and other stone temples and observatories that you built at the exact moment when this blinding sunlight appeared in the past? Do you see why you did all of this now? The Lemurians first arrived on planet Earth during the Golden Age of Satyuga, when the Earth was closest to the central sun. During Satyuga, the planet existed in the highest dimensions. The Lemurian on Earth during the Satyuga era existed in an enlightened, super-heightened state of consciousness, and their kundalini was fully developed. These master beings possessed supernatural godlike abilities, such as being able to fly, immortality, time travel, and teleportation. It is written in Lemurian manuscripts that the central sun is the single source of all supernatural abilities, as well as the source of all life, all matter, and all evolution in this entire cosmos. In the beginning, the Earth already existed in the higher dimensions, and it later descended into a state of darkness as it moved away from the galactic core or central sun throughout the precessionary cycle of cosmos. According to the cycles of the cosmos, just as the earth had descended into darkness, it will ascend back into the higher realms of light, and the beings who are living on the planet today will soon ascend with Earth. Back down to Earth 2020. Planet Earth is once again moving out of the dark area of the galaxy and is already moving back into the light of the central sun. This is why the Schumann resonance is spiking every few days at the 40 Hz 5D level. There is no significant solar activity occurring to cause this, and there are no events on Earth that will spike the Schumann resonance to a sustained 40 Hz level. The high vibrational energy that has been showing up around the planet is not coming from the sun or other planetary bodies, and is not coming from Earth. This high frequency energy we are seeing and experiencing is coming from the galactic core or central sun. Heightened levels of gamma light are now coming into the layered body system of all beings of Earth and in this cosmos, and science and biology has proven some time ago that gamma light recodes and upgrades DNA, and it does it faster than anything known. In fact, a gamma laser can morph the embryo of one species into an entirely different species within 48 hours. How's that for a fast DNA upgrade? Russian Earth science has already successfully achieved this DNA transfer and recoding experiment, and though this science is still considered fringe with many implications, it can be done right now on planet Earth. As incoming gamma rays from the 5D central sun at the galactic core bombard human vessel DNA, both the starseeds and humans of planet Earth are currently morphing into a defined race where they will soon possess 12 active strands of DNA. The more DNA strands that are active, the higher the level of consciousness. The Grand 2020 Jupiter-Pluto Stargate. Recently, a powerful Jupiter-Pluto stargate opened that is allowing much higher levels of central sun light rays to come into the planet for the first time in eons. This 2020 Jupiter-Pluto stargate is part of a series of several key celestial events that occur in cycles leading the planet to a grand energetic apex. This incredible celestial alignment of 2020 is the celestial sign of the long-awaited time of the complete liberation of planet Earth, the grand evolutionary ascension of humanity, and the new golden era of light. The planets and stars are shifting into dramatic positions right now, and procession is leading up to something really big that will occur at one grand moment. Match the exact timing of this moment with the end and beginning of major universal evolutionary time cycles, and you have something colossal. The celestial events happening in our modern time are part of a grand cosmic process taking place that is building up to peak. It began in 2012, reached its midpoint in 2016, and will end with a great grand spectacle at the end of Earth Year 2020. Major celestial events of 2020 leading up to the 12-21-2020 grand alignment. A rare 3,000-year triple conjunction in a 33-year Saturn-Pluto conjunction. A 13-year Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. The annual solar eclipse that also happened to fall on the exact same day as the 2020 summer solstice. A 20-year Jupiter-Saturn great conjunction that falls on the most significant solar day of the year, the December solstice. The fact that these unique and powerful alignments are occurring at the same moment and coinciding with the ending and beginning of major celestial cycles is incredibly mind-blowing and has powerful synchronistic meaning, to say the least. The series of magnificent heavenly events that are occurring will herald the beginning of a new era of light on planet Earth. We know what is coming by what we hear and see inside, using our intuition. We know what is coming as we subtly read it from AKASHIC data streams. We know what is coming by remembering our past and by seeing the future inside of ourselves. We know what is coming by what the alignments of the cosmos say. It's all written clearly as signs in the heavens. The galactic cycles of the past, the present, and the future show what did happen, what is happening, and what will surely happen again. Understanding and knowing this is why all ancient advanced races of Earth focused so much on the stars. The evolutionary event that is coming is imminent now and could only happen when celestial events are aligned the way they are now to create enough cosmic energy to a major epoch change. These heavenly events are readable, measurable, and predictable. What happens above happens below. There is nothing new under the sun, and what was shall be again. We have been here before. Celestial alignments have a direct effect on human evolution and on planet Earth. If a celestial event is fairly insignificant, there is not much effect on humanity and the planet. However, the bigger the celestial event, the bigger the conscious and physical impact humanity and the planet experiences. When powerful celestial events have happened in Earth's past, major events occurred on the planet. The evidence left behind of these grand planetary epochs and changes of the past are imprinted all around planet Earth. Also in the past, when cosmic cycles changed from one yuga to another, celestial bodies were aligned in similar positions to where they are right now, and this is when the most profound evolutionary change has happened on Earth. Here are some of the major events that occurred in Earth's past during a cosmic cycle shift. Tiamat destruction, the beginning and end of the Ice Age, prehistoric species extinction, the coming of the Anunnaki, the Great Deluge, major separation of original single global land mass, Pangea, dramatic increase and decrease in size of everything on the planet, dramatic increase and decrease in human consciousness levels among the past races of Earth, the first created modern human, the beginning and end of the Lemurian and Atlantean civilizations, the beginning and end of the megalithic builder races, the disappearance of the Mayan culture, and the Pleiadian departure from Earth. All of these events happened in Earth's prehistory, and they all happened exactly when one age changed to a new one, and these events were all preceded by powerful and rare celestial alignments. Can you read the tea leaves? We are here again, Great One. The Great Solar Flash, coinciding with major cosmic cycles, ending and beginning right now, plus the celestial alignments and stargates that are opening, is the fact that our sun is due any moment to have its great flash, which happens every 25,920 years in what is known as a great cycle. This flash has been known by almost every ancient civilization in recorded history. It has been written Samvartaka fire, Frashukereti, Ekpirosis, and Yuga fire. The data in all recent Earth Alliance transmissions shows this grand solar flash is also imminent, and all signs and data point to the fact that this event will also occur before the end of Earth year 2020. Certain members of the Earth Alliance know about the certainty of this solar event and confirm that our solar system is passing through an extremely energetically dense area of the galaxy at this very hour, and the exotic particles contained in this cosmic plasma field are charging the galactic core up like a giant supercapacitor, which will soon discharge as an epic and cosmic light event that will be seen by all beings on the surface of the Earth. The grand solar flash will be a massive eruption of blinding, magnetic 5D white gamma light ejected from the galactic core that will be viewed from Earth and witnessed as a second sun in the sky. The energy released from this central sun emission is known as the compression breakthrough and will trigger the full mass ascension event of planetary consciousness. The light from this cosmic blast will be so powerful, it will light up the skies of Earth for a period of 1,000 years. This divine golden light of the new age that will illuminate planet Earth during the next millennium. Great ones, this dramatic shift we are experiencing will rapidly accelerate during the rest of 2020 and will end with a dramatic closing scene. This closing scene is the grand event 2020 culmination that all Earth Alliance data shows will occur on 21st December 2020. Besides all the data markers we have mentioned in this important post, which all point to the same exact Earth time and to the same event, there are many other areas of science and spirituality that provide verifiable and credible evidence that the golden age of humanity is indeed imminent. Here are a few examples of this evidence. The undeniable 40 Hz 5D gamma light being imprinted on the Schumann graph every few days. The incredible and obvious great awakening that is currently occurring on the planet. Data from the quantum hypnosis participants who claim they were actually there in the hypnosis session during past major Earth events and were there when the grand solar flash and humanity's ascension happened in a future time. Thousands of ancient prophecies, manuscripts, and even modern writings that speak about this great time. And many reliable mediums, psychics, and channelers that have seen the same event happening at the end of 2020. On December 21st, 2020, our entire galaxy will move into the 5th dimension, also known as the New Age of Aquarius and the 6th Golden Age. On this evolutionary day, planet Earth will enter the celestial age of spiritual awakening. The spiritual forces of the central sun will change everything in this realm in profound and positive ways. Those who wish to live in harmony, sharing, caring, cooperating and working with nature, creativity and love, will form spiritual communities and an entirely new and different civilization. The new Aquarian age brings in the realization of our true divine selves, and in this all things become possible and a state of perfection is reached. We have waited for so long and endured so many things on planet Earth, incarnating over and over, countless times, just to behold the glorious appearance of the new golden age. We have maintained hope through it all, and we have overcome the whole world just to be able to stand on the earth and witness the magnificence of what is coming. It is our ticket home, Great One. The great time has finally arrived. What is coming just over the horizon is greater than anything any prophet saw, and is the most valuable and precious thing in the universe. We shall finally see, encounter, and experience the new paradigms of the new age with our very own eyes, for which we descended at this time, the last time on a third-dimensional planet. As we move closer to the grand year of 2020, we must all be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. The incoming light is very strong now, and it will only increase in power over the next 5 months. Ascension symptom alert. As more and more gamma light comes into the layered body system, Ascension symptom reports among the starseeds of Earth are in an elevated state all across the Earth right now. Let us know what Ascension symptoms or major life changes you may be experiencing at this time. It takes a strong and healthy light being to be able to integrate these higher levels of photonic light. So now is the time to take the best care of your body, your mind, your emotions, and your spirit. Eat only natural, plant-based energy foods and drink lots of pure water. You may have to rest or sleep more than normal to integrate these higher levels of light. Remove yourself from all the negative people and things in your life and spend time alone. You are changing and healing, so you need to be left alone for a time. Finish your inner trauma healing now to clear trapped negative and toxic emotional energy from the body. Seek knowledge outside of the matrix system so you can fully understand what is happening. Ground yourself in nature. Meditate at least 1 hour per day. A sea salt bath each day will do wonders. Ask for help in Starseed social media groups. Monatomic 5D Andara crystals help channel high vibrational energy through the layered bodies. Love on yourself more than ever. Recreate your life to be only what you want and learn to ignore the opinion of others. You have to come first now, and that is just the way it is. And begin to be sovereign in every way and govern yourself and your life accordingly. Great One. The incredible planetary alignments of 2020 are the most powerful and significant ones in human history, as the dark cycle of the cosmos now closes and a new cycle of light opens. Light has now come into this world, and light reveals what has been hidden in the dark. An apocalyptic event is one that uncovers, discloses, unveils or reveals that which has been hidden. A true apocalypse is happening right now, and it is indeed a great revelation. We are all currently going through an apocalypse, or revealing, that began in 2012, just like the ancient Mayans and Hindus predicted, and that the celestial cycles of the past and present say will end in 2020, after which a new chapter in human history will begin. The light of truth is setting the beings of Earth free as the old world gives way to a new one. This is the way, the truth, and it leads to eternal life and heaven. All galactic intel, channeled data, every oracle and every sign in the cosmos is pointing to that fact that an imminent evolutionary event is about to occur on planet Earth. What is coming is big. It's coming fast. It is magnificent. And it's headed straight for planet Earth in 5 Earth months. Stand by, Great One, as we move towards the final phase of the event 2020 and the appearance of the long-awaited Golden Age. Buckle up for the next 5 Earth months for an incredible ride. Thank you for coming to Earth and for your great service to all of humanity. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians of 5DEarthProject.com. Special credit and acknowledgement to the Earth Alliance, the Great White Brotherhood, the White Dragon Society, Pleiadian, codename Cobra, the Guardians of Earth, and the Sphere Being Alliance. Thank you.